Today we're taking a look at these NBA matches, which are happening on Sunday, March 13, 2022, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 500 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting picks that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks. Memphis Grizzlies vs Oklahoma City Thunder. The Memphis Grizzlies pay a visit to the Oklahoma City Thunder at the Pick'em Center on Sunday night. Our first pick is Memphis minus 13.5 points. And here is why. The Memphis Grizzlies have shocked the NBA with their 46-22 record, which is second in the Western Conference and second best in the entire NBA. They pulled a half game ahead of the Warriors but trailed the Suns by 7.5 games. Not that the Grizzlies weren't a good team coming into the season, but no one expected them to be this good. The Grizzlies have won 2 straight games and are coming off a 118-114 home win over the Knicks on Friday as a 9-point favorite. They almost gave it away, making only 17 of 29 free throws, but they turned the Knicks over 16 times and held on for the win. The Oklahoma City Thunder have one of the worst records in the NBA, and that is not a shock to anyone. Most people thought the young Thunder would struggle this season after blowing up the team over the past few years. They are currently on a 4-game losing streak and have fallen to 20-46, which is 14th in the Western Conference. Only the Rockets have a worse record. The Thunder are coming off a 132-102 blowout loss at Minnesota on Wednesday. This one was just ugly as the Thunder could not stop the NBA's highest scoring offense. And our second pick is under 231. And here is why. The Memphis Grizzlies have been in fine form as they've won 5 of their last 7 games overall, and they will be aiming for a 3rd straight victory after outlasting the Knicks in a 118-114 home win on Friday. Ja Morant led the team with 37 points and 8 assists on 14 of 33 shooting. Jaren Jackson Jr. and Zaire Williams each scored 13 points, while Desmond Bane chipped in with 12 points on 4 of 15 shooting. As a team, the Grizzlies shot 44% from the field and 9 of 26 from the 3-point line as they withstood a 40-point barrage from the Knicks in the 3rd quarter before outscoring them by 31-18 in the 4th quarter to escape with the impressive victory. The Timberwolves shot 52% against them and made 22 3-pointers. Aaron Wiggins had a nice game for the Thunder with 25 points, 9 boards and 5 assists, while Isaiah Roby chipped in with 15 points. Leading scorer Shai Gilgeous-Alexander had only 8 points on the night. Gilgeous-Alexander was well below his season average of 23.9 points per game. The Thunder are last in the NBA in points per game with just 102.3, and they are 15th in points allowed, giving up 110.2 points per contest. Jeremiah Robinson-Earl and Derek Favors are both out. The Oklahoma City Thunder have been in rough shape as they've lost 12 of their last 15 games overall, and they will be hoping to stop a 4-game slide after getting blown out by the Timberwolves in a 132-102 road loss on Wednesday. Andrew Wiggins led the team with 25 points, 9 rebounds and 5 assists. Isaiah Roby added 15 points, while Darius Bosley chipped in with 14 points. As a team, the Thunder shot just 41% from the field and 14 of 43 from the 3-point line as they struggled right from the start and never looked remotely threatening after getting outscored by 74-47 in the first half. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander had a nightmare of a game as he finished with just 8 points on 2 of 15 shooting. Los Angeles Lakers vs Phoenix Suns. The Los Angeles Lakers and the Phoenix Suns duke it out at the Footprint Center on Sunday night. Our first pick is Phoenix minus 8.5 points. And here is why. LeBron James had a vintage 50-point effort in a much-needed victory over Washington on Friday, as the Lakers are holding on to the 9th playoff seed and a 3.5-game cushion over San Antonio in spite of having gone 3-7 in their last 10 games. Picking up a road victory over Phoenix will be a tall order, but when James is as hot as he was against Washington, whatever team he is playing for has a chance. Phoenix was the first team to secure their spot in the playoffs, and with a commanding 7.5-game lead over Memphis for the 2nd seed, they are everything but a lock to be first in the West. They have been unbeatable at times this year, with 3 winning streaks longer than 8 games, including an impressive 18-game streak that spanned the entire month of November. The Lakers could be shorthanded here as Malik Monk, Talen Horton-Tucker and LeBron James are all listed as questionable, while the Suns are still without Cameron Johnson and Chris Paul. The Lakers have shown signs of life recently thanks to big games from James, but I don't think they'll stand much of a chance if he is unable to suit up in this one. The Lakers are 0-5 ATS in the last 5 meetings overall, and I think that trend continues here as the Suns bounce back with a big win at home. And our second pick is over 228. And here is why. The Los Angeles Lakers have been in a real slump as they've lost 9 of their last 12 games overall, but they will be aiming to build some momentum after blowing past the Wizards in a much-needed 122-109 home win on Friday. LeBron James led the team with 50 points, 7 rebounds and 6 assists on 18 of 26 shooting. Malik Monk added 21 points, while Talen Horton-Tucker chipped in with 15 points off the bench. As a team, the Lakers shot 52% from the field and 14 of 31 from the three-point line as they struggled to contain the Wizards early on and trailed going into halftime, before exploding for 70 points in the second half to win comfortably in the end as they rode the hot hand of James, who barely missed all night. Russell Westbrook had a rough night as he finished with just 5 points on 2 of 11 shooting. Phoenix doesn't have any holes on defense either. They sit third in adjusted defensive rating and allow just 106 ppg. The combination of their machine-like offense and stingy defense has earned them the #1 rank in adjusted net rating and proves that their best in the league record is no fluke. No one gets an easy bucket against the Suns, as they rank third in opposing shooting percentage, 44.1%, and first in opposing three-point shooting, 33.4%. The Phoenix Suns have been in great form as they've won 4 of their last 6 games overall, but they will be hoping to bounce back here after coming up short to the Raptors in a 117-112 loss on Friday. Cameron Payne led the team with 24 points, 7 rebounds and 4 assists. Devin Booker added 22 points with 7 assists, while Michael Bridges chipped in with 18 points. As a team, the Suns shot 50% from the field and 11 of 36 from the three-point line as they rallied back from a 16-point third-quarter deficit, only to allow the Raptors to slip away in the end. Disclaimer: no financial advice. The information on this channel is provided for education and informational purposes only, without any express or implied warranty of any kind, including warranties of accuracy, completeness, or fitness for any particular purpose. The information contained in or provided from or through this channel is not intended to be and does not constitute financial advice, investment advice, trading advice, or any other advice. The information on this channel and provided from or through this channel is general in nature and is not specific to you, the user, or anyone else. You should not make any decision, financial, investment, trading, or otherwise, based on any of the information presented on this channel without undertaking independent due diligence and consultation with a professional broker or financial advisory.